Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
And this is just a testimony.
Life to me is like black keys and ivory. Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
And this is just a testimony.
I find it hard to keep a smile on my face. Wish I could erase all the past distortions that took place. My rhymes are laced, some type of anger that's been displaced. A 1/4% of my life was gone to waste. When I reminisce, it's like taking me back to dark ages. By candlelight, composing my story through life's pages. Now I gotta lock my thoughts in cages, underneath the eyes of Christ who paid the price for sin's wages. I walk the pavement, urban enslavement. Some people's life is like music with no arrangement. I've been blessed to have foresight through God's light, but it's at my feet, so 6 steps ahead of me, it's dark as night. Hopefully I ain't like those I meet along the way. Dodge the stones from Pharisees that are alive today. You ask me, yeah, I got something to say. My vocal tones run through Christian catacombs and shatter your bones. Burn church buildings, I'd rather meet in homes. Build me up instead of building a kingdom of your own with clones. My parables are told through microphones, creation modes. I write poems that affect the domes of the stagnant. Words attracts attention through speaker magnets. My God's thoughts creates universe and planets. Used to tag up on other people's property. Ain't it funny how sometimes life could be a mockery? Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
And this is just a testimony.
Life to me is like black keys and ivory. Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
And this is just a testimony.
Life to me is like black keys and ivory. I'm always the exception, 10 steps ahead of your projection. I could either use my words to build you up or a weapon. My rhyme selection will reflect the shoes I step in. Those cats with labels like shirts from D of correction, locked down in a perception, all spiritual intention. Hear whispers when my name is mentioned. Secretly, my CD's hidden in your collection. A closet Christian who's better at speaking than listening. Sometimes I wanna take pastors against the wall and frisk them for letting wolves in, and sometimes even enlist them. My life schism, been like prism in God's wisdom. Some prophets dream dreams, I'd rather live them. A slave to righteousness and rhythm, not a slave to ism. My brain waves need stimulation, that's what I give them. Oftentimes I'm off in rhymes, soft in minds to listen close and to read between the lines. My design is of the divine. I speak to mountains, ain't no reason for me to even climb. I changed the whole religious paradigm. If I'm dope now, imagine what I'll be like in my prime. Sometimes I feel like no one challenges, afraid to spit the truth, fear of tipping all the balances. Ask me where the battle is, it's on mic with cats with calluses. In the ghetto thinking about living in palaces. Rappers playing games like toggling tonsils. Like it or not, you're our children's future role models. Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
This is just a testimony.
Life to me is like black keys and ivory. Life to me is like black keys and ivory.
This is just a testimony.
Life to me is like black keys and ivory. My life makes musical melodies, shake the heavenlies, readily bless my enemies. They ain't ready for me, maybe that's why I see them in the corner of my eye, trying to figure out how I got this piece of the pie. I release peace over NY for all the peoples that died. In due time, God said his vengeance is mine. We wonder when and how. Will we still bow to sacred cows in different forms? No idols, just dollar signs and amounts. One day I'll bounce out of Elgin, take a flight to Belgium. With words I take the nations, put them together and weld them. Seldom sold the popular opinion. Put bluntly, without Christ you have no power or dominion. Everything else leaves hungry people stealing for wealth. It's been too long that I've been sitting on the shelf. I go for self and make power moves while kids snooze. At the same time, inform like the 7 o'clock news. If my music don't move dudes and crews are just amused, then I'm a TV screen for them to switch as they choose. I see life in different colors and flavors. I'm unique, otherwise I'd be like your next door neighbor. So save a life in every minute. Run the race with patience, cause you know I'm gonna win it.